The circus is always an exciting place to be, with so many tents and wagons and wonderful animals. When little Dumbo was born, he had the biggest ears anyone ever saw. The other elephants laughed and decided to call him Dumbo, which is a very funny name. "Isn't he silly looking?" said the other elephants. "He's so different looking." But Mrs. Jumbo, like all mothers, loved her baby, and she took Dumbo with her every place she went. When the circus came to town, Dumbo was so happy to be part of the parade. There he is, watching all the happy children. But when the children came to the circus, some of the naughty boys made fun of the way Dumbo looked. Mrs. Jumbo got so angry, she picked up one of the naughty boys and spanked him. Then the animal keepers came and shouted, "Put her in the prison car! She's dangerous!" Dumbo was all alone. Until one night, he met a little circus mouse called Timothy. Timothy was his first friend.
"Sure you have big ears," said Timothy. "But so what? Who wants to look like everybody else?" "I'll teach you to jump off the springboard," said Timothy. "Then all the children will love you."
"Whee!" said Dumbo. "It feels just like I'm flying." The elephants were doing their big act, balancing themselves on a slippery ball. Gosh, look at them. And Dumbo is going to try and jump on top of them. But Dumbo tripped over his big ears, and the elephants all fell, pulling the tent down after them. Oh, Dumbo was such a disgrace to the circus, they painted his face and made him a clown. They put him in the top window of a big house that was on fire so that the clowns dressed as firemen could save him. "Jump! Jump!" they all cried to Dumbo. Dumbo jumped, whee, bang, right into a tub of wet plaster. Everyone laughed at the funny elephant clown making a fool of himself. Dumbo was very sad to be a clown.
"Go to sleep, Dumbo, and don't you worry," said Timothy. "I'll think of something to make you a great success. We'll be flying high. You'll see."
Now, turn over the record, and I'll tell you how Dumbo became the greatest star the circus ever had. The next morning, Dumbo and Timothy woke up high up in a tree, with some big crows staring at them.
"Oh, what's the idea of flying up here at night? Oh,"
shouted one of the crows.
"Oh, this is where we live. Oh."
"You think Dumbo flew us up here?" laughed Timothy. "That's funny."
He and Dumbo laughed so much, bang, they fell right out of the tree.
"You know," Timothy said, "maybe you were flying in your sleep. With your big ears, I'll bet you can fly."
In the woods, they practiced flying.
"Move your ears faster, Dumbo," said Timothy.
But all they did was raise lots of dust, as lots of birds came to watch the silly elephant who wanted to fly. Timothy was angry at the birds.
"How can you laugh at this poor elephant?" he said. "Just because he was born with big ears and looks different. I'm trying to make him a great success, so his mother won't have to stay in prison."
The birds felt sorry for Dumbo, so they gave him a magic feather to help him fly. Dumbo took the magic feather, and Timothy said,
"Get ready? Go!"
Dumbo moved his ears faster, and whee, up he went, higher, higher. He was really flying.
"Now let's fly back to the circus," shouted Timothy. "But don't tell anyone you can fly until the right moment."
They got back just in time for Dumbo to get ready for his jump into the tub of wet plaster. The clowns, dressed as firemen, looked up at Dumbo and shouted, "Jump! Jump!" Down Dumbo went, his ears moving faster and faster. Whee! He was flying all around the tent.
"Dumbo, you're wonderful,"
shouted Timothy proudly, and all the elephants were amazed to see an elephant fly. Dumbo flew and flew as the crowd roared. When he saw his mother, who was out of prison, Dumbo flew right down and kissed her. Dumbo was the greatest star the circus ever had, so they named the circus after him.
You see, said Timothy, it's not so bad looking different from other people, as long as you take advantage of being different.
And Dumbo knew that Timothy was right.